Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the third annual fundraising gala for the National Business Leaders Association of America. We are a brain trust and think tank for our country's leaders. They come to us for advice on policies regarding the economy and job growth stimulation. We are a group made up of the captains of industry across our nation, different business leaders, CEOs, CFOs, and the like. Now, I know that the president wishes that we were in business or we were together as an organization in 2008. May have been able to help out a little bit with the decline in the economy. My name is Corey Campbell, and I am the owner and CEO of CDC Sound, a music conglomerate which manufactures hi-fi equipment for any and all purposes and applications. We are here tonight to raise money and awareness for several young college students that have risen above and beyond their sometimes meager beginnings to rise to the tops of their respective classes. It is our responsibility to nurture their talents and give them the opportunities that they so deserve. They are our future. They need to see what can be done if they refuse to give up and continue to think and dream big. And that brings us to our speaker tonight. I have the honor and the pleasure of introducing one of my heroes, Mr. Ratan Tata. Let me give you just a little background on him for some of you who may not know who he is. He's a product of a family of prominent industrialists in India. He earned his Bachelor of Studies degree in architecture from Cornell University in 1962. After some time in the architecture field, he went back home and joined the family business, which was Tata Group. He became a student of the company in several of their different businesses. After some time there, he became chairman of the Tata Group in 1991, succeeding his uncle. He then began an aggressive push to grow the company by globalizing the businesses. In 2000, Tata acquired Tetley Tea for $431.3 million. In 2004, Tata purchased the truck manufacturing operations of Daewoo for $102 million. The biggest acquisition to date happened in 2007 when Corus Group was purchased for the Tata Steel business for $11 billion. This marked the largest takeover by an Indian company in history. In 2008, Tata Motors Division purchased Jaguar and Land Rover from Ford Motor Company for $2.3 billion, again making history as this was the largest acquisition by an Indian automotive firm. In 2009, just 1 year after acquiring Land Rover and Jaguar, Tata released their Tata Nano car, which placed affordable modern transportation into the hands of middle and lower income consumers who otherwise couldn't afford that type of transportation. And I had the pleasure of hearing speech of Mr. Tata. He is a very, very big proponent of education. And he gave a speech to a group of students who had just graduated from the Institute of Technology in his home country. And it was the actual first graduating class. And I'll read a portion of what he said. How many times have you heard people say this can't be done? It's your job to remove those myths and to get things done. In many ways, we have been critical of and saddened by what has or has not happened in our country. To a great extent, this has been a function of what we can't do. And it can't be done, or best of it in saying it shouldn't be done. Ethical practices being thrown to wind and subjective issues are being brought to the table. You, in the year ahead, are going to be leaders of this country and shaping the destiny of this country. Do not grow with a view that something can't be done and so it should not be done. Let me take just a minute and you look at the world around you, and there are great successes. The large companies of this world, and there are many successful companies or they are companies that took chances on individuals, or they are companies that started in garages where ideas were born. Think to yourself, where did Microsoft, where did Apple, where did Amazon, where did Google, where did Facebook come from? They came from ideas that people felt something could be done and that they could make a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and give a warm round of applause to my mentor, one of the greatest men I've ever known, Mr. Ratan Tata.